Why is the crypto market crashing? At one point, Bitcoin was down $16,000 in the last 24 hours. It hit 60K and then it rebounded to 65K where it is right now, but it's left everyone just shell shocked. I've been in crypto since 2017, and honestly, this is the most savage drop that I've ever seen, not because of the sheer amount of money that's exiting the markets, but because there's no real clear reason why. Last cycle, we had obvious catalysts like Terra Luna depegging, FTX collapsing. Those things felt tangible, but this time we're just in like a free fall and people are scrambling for answers. I've read about a dozen different theories online, and the truth is it's probably a combination of a few of these things, so let's go through it. So first of all, a lot of people believe that the 4-year cycle is still intact, and honestly, when you trace 2022's drawdown over top of today's drawdown, the structures are eerily similar. And I got this totally wrong. I thought the 4-year cycle would finally be over, but if you get enough people subscribing to a certain belief, it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. The second reason is that I think Bitcoin is going through an identity crisis. With the release of the Epstein files, we're seeing his early involvement with funding some of the Bitcoin Core members. Personally, I think that things are being massively overblown, but perception matters, and social media is really running with it. The third reason, and probably the biggest factor, it seems like there is a forced liquidation going on. People are pointing to October 10th when we had that flash crash and that maybe some market maker or a trading firm went under. We don't really know who, but it seems that because they're clipping into the market when it's just in free fall, it's likely that this is a forced liquidation and not someone exiting by choice. The one silver lining in this is that if it was a forced liquidation, the price tends to rebound pretty hard when the selling is over. The fourth reason is that this Bitcoin sell-off is also likely tied to the yen carry trade unwinding. We're also seeing a lot of tech stocks sell off. So as the Bank of Japan continues to raise interest rates, these over-leveraged firms are selling off their assets. The fifth reason is that it looks like the US could strike Iran pretty soon. When a new war breaks out, there's a lot of uncertainty, and generally the market sells off when that happens. And finally, with Trump appointing the next Fed chairman, the US dollar has been appreciating, which is in the short run bad for precious metals, stocks, and crypto. Bitcoin and crypto is not dead, but I do think it'll be a while, probably 6 months or longer, before we start to see any sort of excitement return to this space. I think that anything below 60K is probably a good buying opportunity. I personally will be picking up Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. My name's CJ. I talk about all things finance and investing. Hit the follow button if you want to learn more, and stay safe out there, guys. The market will come back eventually, but it might be a while. Peace.